Well, here we go then, boys and girls. It is new save o'clock. If you missed the intro that I put up on YouTube, the rules are very simple. We are loading up all of the leagues from Scotland, Wales, Northern Ireland, and Ireland. Not England. We can't manage in England. But we've got all the leagues from those other 4 places. We're starting unemployed. We've holidayed forward to today's date, and we're going to see what we can get. We're starting with no experience, no qualifications, and no idea what country we're going to end up in. All I know is we're going to have a jolly good time. So here we go then, boys and girls. We have the save set up. As you can see, it is today's date in save, the 8th of January, 2023. There were a few people in the YouTube comments who suggested I retire the manager I holidayed with and start a new one on the 8th of January, so I don't have all those days of holidaying on my managerial record. And apparently it makes it harder to get a job as well if you've got loads of time being unemployed and not applying for anything. So we have destroyed that manager. So we are going to add a new manager, but under the same rules as what we set up the previous one with. So it is me with my actual birthday and actually where I'm from and my actual body type, which makes me quite sad. Can we, I mean, would it hurt? At least you don't have to put your weight in on here anymore. You used to have to put your weight in, and sometimes it didn't go far enough. We're obviously going to keep the suit on. I love a suit. Can you just go naked? I don't think you can. That looks a lot like me, as you can see. 6'2", clearly lying. How dare you? How dare you? I'm New Zealand. Have we got this set up to match club colours? Use club colour. I want everything to match club colour. Because obviously we don't know where we're going to end up. Oh, am I going to be in a white suit? No, okay. Because we don't know where we're going to end up. So we want to be wearing club colours wherever we end up. Can we have club colour shoes as well? This is going to be a spectacular outfit when it happens. I mean, I quite like that get up. That's pretty snazzy. Accessories wise, hold on. We're Apple Watch around here. Why am I wearing 2 watches? On the left, please. Why is he still... I don't want that one. No, get rid of that. Oh, this game. Someone get Dr. Benji on the phone. I found another place the game is glitched. It's making me 2 watch it. I don't want an earring either. No earring on either side. Thank you. Goodness me. Right, so we are starting unemployed, managerial style. We're having no coaching badges at all. The lowest it lets you have on past playing experience is Sunday League. And look at the state of what it does to my attributes. What shall I give myself? I'm a taskmaster, I think, in this universe. I am a taskmaster. And we're going to confirm that. I don't know why it says I'm managing in Ireland. I think it's probably just because the Irish League is about to start, because we're in January. We can manage in any of these countries. I don't think I'm particularly based anywhere. Adaptability. What are we saying about adaptability? I think having 1 for adaptability is fun. We'll leave it at 1 for adaptability. We don't need to add another manager, so we can just get started and then confirm my manager profile. There I am, look. Look at the actual state of me. I've turned 40. I'm unemployed with no qualifications, just mooching around the UK and Ireland, but not allowed back into England for some reason. Because apparently adding that kind of criteria on is what makes 2,500 people turn up for the stream. So the only job available at the moment is Arbroath, which I guess is a little bit above my level. I mean, we can apply for Arbroath, I guess. Are we going to get the Arbroath? We're not going to get this job, are we? I mean, I can apply. I'll apply, but I don't think we're going to have much success. We'll apply for anything. Should we view the job advert? Is it Arbroath or Arbroath? I don't know how you say it. Where is Arbroath? We'll apply. We'll see what happens. And then we'll just hit continue and wait for something to happen. I guess we are going to still have to holiday a bit. Otherwise, we're just going to be, oh, well. I mean, no suspense there. 11:30 this morning. Arbroath have a new manager. Clyde now need a manager. Is that... Hang about. Is Clyde not who I managed the last time I did this? Are we going back to Clyde? We'll apply for Clyde. Ideally, we get a job in Ireland. Because then we get a little bit of pre-season left and then the full season. I guess on the flip side, if they've got no vacancies now, there's not going to be any vacancies that appear before the start of the season, are there? Unless they get taken by one of the clubs in the other countries. Let's see who won the World Cup. We can have a look to see who won the World Cup, can't we? Probably England. France seems reasonable. Mbappe top scorer. If you want to see that happen another 60 or so times, I did a video on it. France win it a lot. I'm literally going to go wherever anyone will take me. I'm not going to be that fussy. I just want a job. We've not got the Clyde job. Gary Naismith has become Clyde manager. Was he managing anywhere else? No. There are no vacancies in any of the leagues that we have available. So I guess at this point, we are going to go on holiday, apply for jobs at any clubs, go on holiday indefinitely. And I think this then calls us back when we're offered an interview somewhere. Right, who's this? Penybont. Where is Penybont? In the Welsh Premier League. I've got an interview at Penybont. What a name for a club that is. Penybont. The Bont. That's the best nickname ever. Up the Bont. Come on, you Bont. Sponsored by just a guy called Nathaniel, apparently. Up the Bont, indeed. Mark Little, who used to play for Posh, is this? Wow! Mark Little's there! I know who he is! He used to be really good, like 10 years ago. How much money does he earn? Up the Bont. Not too bad. Not too shabby. Kane Owen. Why does that seem familiar? Why have I heard of him? I'm surprised with a name like Kane Owen that he's a left back. You would think he would be a striker. His parents just really wanted him to end up as a good striker. Right, we're off to the Bont, everybody. Let's go to the interview. Blue kits. We love a blue kit as well. Mick, thank you very much for the 2 gifted. Much appreciated. Hello, Kevin. Hello, Emlyn. Of course, was the chairman going to be called anything other than Emlyn? Hello, Emlyn. Hello, Kevin. I'm doing both sides of this conversation, apparently. Hello, Kevin. We've invited you along today so we can put forward our vision for the club and allow you to suggest any alterations for us to consider should we decide to hire you. I need to know, Nathaniel, house of what? Nathanielcars.co. One moment. I need to know what it's the house of. Nathanielcars.co.uk. Predictions in the chat. What is it the house of? It doesn't say. Why is it on the shirts? I need to know what it's the house of. Nathaniel. Hold on. What are you the house of, Nathaniel? Which one of you is Nathaniel? Is the shirt out of date? Or is their website out of date? What are they the house of? What is Nathaniel the house of? Probably not the House of Seven Gables. I guess we have to get the job now so we can find out. Emlyn, what are you the house of? House of Cars. If it's House of Cars, I refuse to do this job. What was this? The Bont. What's the Bont actually called? Penybont. Penybont shirt. Here we go. We're going to find out. House of Cars! There you go. Oh, they're going to do it to 5XL. Oh, they have some chunky gooses in Wales, don't they? Glad you've given me the chance to talk to the club. Let's get down to business. Yeah, now we've established the full deal of the sponsor. Am I willing to assure us you'd do a better job of meeting expectations than your potential predecessor did? I don't know how he did, Emlyn. I'll level with you. I haven't got a clue who you are, who he is, where you are in the league. No idea. but I'm going to promise that I'm confident of achieving every target set for me if I get the job. Are you the right manager to lift us from our solid platform and take us to the next level? Is it a solid platform? How many leagues are there in the Welsh Premier League? Please say the team name right should I get the job. How else do you say it? Penybont. How else could you say that? I need more information. Are you the right manager? Penybont. I mean, I love that we've got presumably Welsh people in who've written out pen space Y space bont and expect me to have any way of pronouncing that. I mean, just the letter Y on its own, that doesn't have a sound attached to it in English. You may as well just draw a shape and expect me to be able to pronounce that. I live 5 miles away from Penybont. It's Penybont. 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 Okay, Emlyn. Sorry, what was the question? We got sidetracked with me saying the name of your team over and over again. I believe I have a reputation. Well, I don't. Whoever gets the job doesn't need to make wholesale changes. I've not looked. I just think I've got enough about me as a manager to get it done. Yeah, let's go the arrogant route. I am a special one. Would like to know, when do you intend to establish yourself as the club's manager? I mean, this afternoon, if you want. Am I able to take charge now, or do I need more time to join the club? I mean, I do have to hand in my notice at Asda, but I'll level with you. If you pay me enough, I just won't bother. I'll just head over now. I'm happy to take charge immediately. Can you tell us what changes you would like to make to the size of our backroom team? Emlyn, how big is your backroom team at the moment? Because otherwise, how can I answer? Let's just assume it's fine. Would I be comfortable working with David Rush, our director of football? If he's not a wang, yeah. Do you like cartoons? Does he make good tea? Does he bring donuts in on his birthday? How am I supposed to know if I'm going to be comfortable working with him? He could squeeze my bum when I'm there making tea or doing the filing. I won't be very comfortable then. What sort of budget am I anticipating needing to put together my backroom team? I'll level with you, Emlyn. I'd rather just have all the money and not have a backroom team. I won't need a budget as I don't plan on making any changes. Exactly. Here's the club's current vision for the future, which you'd be expected to work towards if successful in the interview. We'd be keen to hear your thoughts. I bet you would. Sign players under the age of 23 for the first team. Work within the wage budget. Grow the club's reputation. Easy peasy. Maximum 1-year contracts for old dudes. Finish mid-table. Where are they now? 8th. So presumably this manager's moved on to bigger and better things. That all seems good. I want to see where their previous manager went. If hired, we'd expect to secure a mid-table finish. I'm assuming there's like 16 teams in the league and they're already mid-table. We can do mid-table. How do you think it sounds, Emlyn? We've looked at one player and seen he's on £275 a week. How does a wage budget of £0 sound to you? I'll level with you, Emlyn. It seems a little low. Well, I mean, yeah. I don't want to make a demand here, but it does feel low. Slightly bigger, please. It's just absolutely no-sold that request and moved on immediately. Do I have any requests for us to consider? I mean, I did just make one and you ignored it and moved on. I notice it's not something I can talk about here, so I assume we're just not going to talk about needing money. No? That draws things to a close nicely. We'd like to extend our appreciation for attending the interview. We'll be in touch. Do you validate parking, Emlyn? No? There we go. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, it's never been so easy. Up the bont. They listened as well. Emlyn, you coward. You offered me 0. I dug my heels in. Did you get no other applicants? I can only assume nobody else applied for the job. So they've offered me £190 a week to take the managerial job at the SDM Glass Stadium. How big is this stadium? In Bridgend. Where on earth is Bridgend? Believing you to be the ideal person to replace ex-manager Rhys Griffiths. I think I probably am. Emlyn, I am just going to delay you for a week, just in case. Try not to be too upset about it, but we are just going to delay for a week. Okay, Penybont is Welsh for Bridgend. Okay, can we just call him Bridgend then? I can't do Welsh. Well, it looks like we're off to Bridgend, everybody. So I have now officially been to Cardiff, having gone there last year for the wrestling. First time I'd ever been to Wales. And then Swansea's a bit further around. And that's where we are. That's right. It's already we. I'm one of the locals now. Penybont Football Club. Penybont. So Penybont Football Club is a Welsh football club that plays in the... Is it Cymru? Is that how you say that? I can't go to Wales. I can't do the talking. I need a Welsh person to confirm I just said it right. The Welsh Premier League, anyway. The current club was formed in 2013 following the merger of Bridgend Town and another club. Bryn Tyrion? Maybe? I said it right, so it's Cymru. Okay. Penybont play their home games. Oh, good. That's the name of the ground. Bryn Tyrion Park. I am all for the sponsorship here. Known as the SDM Glass Stadium for sponsorship reasons. I like it. To coincide with the merger of the two clubs, artificial turf was laid. What a way to celebrate. To celebrate this union of two age-old football clubs, we are going to dig up all the grass and put some AstroTurf in. Funded by the sale of Bridgend Town's former Coy Church Road to superstore giant Asda. That must be the Asda I was working in. It's all coming together. The club began the season with a series of away games. I mean, this is on their Wikipedia page. The club's first manager was Francis Ford, who'd managed Bryn Tyrion Athletic prior to the merger of the club with Bridgend Town. Penybont ended their inaugural season in third place in the Welsh Football League Division 1. Okay. Emlyn actually is the chairman. That's true facts. In 2016, Francis Ford resigned from his post as manager to be replaced by former... so that I'm only the third manager in their history because Rhys Griffiths is the guy who's just had the boot. I am only the third manager in the history of this club. This is basically a creator club. 190 times 52, £9,880. I don't think it'll even quote me for being on below the income tax threshold. Get an idea of how much I can. Yeah. Yes, this is my first home. It's just me. Yeah, I found a property. Let's say I found a property. I'm employed as of right now on all the money. No, we don't have any outgoings. We're all good. Well, let's have a look at the ground, see if it's somewhere we can sleep at. I see they do have a gap there. Oh, it's foggy, isn't it? How many goals do they play with in the Welsh League? Oh, come on, I can sleep in here. Available for weddings, presumably. It's fancier than Peterborough Sports. That's just a shed at Peterborough Sports. They do children's discos. This is quite a nice little... Are we going to have to go on a trip? Am I going to have to go to Wales again? Oh, I'm sleeping in the balls. Easy. Sleeping in the balls. Right there. We have soft play, everybody. Exactly. I sleep in the balls. That's where I'm going to sleep for a bit. That guy is very proud of his gait. Is that Mr. SDM Glass, do we think? Those two hate each other. They've got a couple of invisible players in this team, it seems. They've got a bouncy castle and everything. An inexplicably high up porter cabin. Disco. That same fella again, look. He loves all the signs. Tent with a pointy roof. Really empty room. Men stood on a wall. This is our new home. I am going to go to Bridgend and I want to meet this man. What is he up to? Is he commentating on the cycling? Because he looks like he's doing karaoke, but there's no screen in front of him. Different angle of the balls, by the way, in case you were wondering. Well, there we have it, boys and girls. These are all basically the same photos over and over again, I think. We are off to Wales. Yes, let's start. Watch me balls this up now and not get the job. Oh, hold on. Hold on. The house dream might not be over yet. Emlyn, come on now. I want to buy a house. Oh, Emlyn. Oh, Emlyn, come on. 220. Right, what's that? This could change everything with Halifax. I'm now on 11,440. Hold the phone. Back to Halifax. I lied before about my salary. How much could I borrow? Who'd have thought 30 quid doesn't make a difference? Well, we're sleeping in the balls then and we'll be fine. Here we go then, boys and girls. Welcome to Penybont FC. It's not Penybont, Penybont. I'm never going to get this right. Should we buy a shirt? How much was a shirt? Penybont, 40 quid. Player number, Mark Little. Customization. Maybe when we've got a star, we'll buy another one. Can we? Do you have away kits? How to measure myself? I don't want to measure myself on stream. I will have a 3XL, please. Yes, we're like, yeah, of course we're having 10 Lollujo, please. As always. As always. They only charged me £2.49 for 2 numbers and 7 letters. That seems generous. Penybont have today confirmed the appointment of Kevin Chapman as the club's new manager. Eyebrows have been raised in the world of football at the appointment of the inexperienced 40-year-old. That's an oxymoron. And he's sure to face plenty of questions when he faces the media for the first time. I won't. His first game in charge will be against Pontypridd. I don't know. I can say this one in the Cymru Premier on really soon. He replaces Rhys Griffiths. Lewis Young, never heard of him, was the favourite, but I was great. We're on a 3-match unbeaten run. I just need to not mess this up. This is where I'd like to just go in and tell them to carry on doing what they were doing. So this is a club that was supposed to finish 4th. We've absolutely fallen on our feet here because we could be in Europe next season. I mean, what am I doing on the... That's my daughter's 21st birthday. I probably can't go then. We'll have to look at the fixtures again after the split. Yeah, I probably can't. Imagine having that conversation with my daughter. Yeah, I know you turned 21 today, but I'm going to be in Wales watching non-league football. Take her. And yeah, I am going to call it non-league football. They're part-time. That's non-league. I guess we wrap this up here. And in tomorrow's video... If you're watching on Twitch Live, don't worry, we're going to be doing this tonight. But if you are watching this on YouTube, that was your job hunting element. Tomorrow, you will meet Penybont and we'll play some matches. So make sure you subscribe with your notifications on for all that kind of good stuff.